Hello guys, welcome to the second lecture of Android app development full course for beginners. In the previous lecture, I told you what are the packages that we need for this Android app development course and how to install them. Assuming you have installed both JDK and Android Studio in your system and you have pinned the Android Studio on your taskbar, now we will start working on it. For that, just double click on your icon and it will show like this. Here, if you are using the Android Studio for the first time, obviously if you are a beginner, you are using it first time, then these projects will not be displayed. If you are using it for second or third time and you are using it continuously, then the projects you have done so far in Android Studio that are listing here. But now since we are dealing with the first project, so I will click here on the start new project. By the way, if you have to open any existing project, then you will click on this open an existing Android Studio project. Similarly, if you want to kind of import your project from internet, from GitHub, from any other source, then just click here on the import button. But firstly, we don't have to deal with these things. Just simply go here, start a new Android Studio project. I'll click on it and it shows the activities that we can use. By default, there are so many activities that are present. You can use them. Like this is the basic activity. It will be like this, a simple screen with this action bar. Sorry, this is the action button, okay? Floating action button. And if this is the empty activity, if you choose this, then there will be nothing displayed on your screen. You have to build each and everything, your buttons, your text, all of visits by your own. The third one is the bottom navigation. This will be having the little bit of coding for these buttons. It means these buttons will be there by default. You don't have to kind of write any piece of code for this. And the next thing are you have the navigation drawer. It's like a Gmail. You can use this for your activity. You can use the Google Map activity. If you want to, include the Google Map in your app, you can use the login page activity, which will show the login page. Scrolling tapped, it's like the WhatsApp where you scroll, you will see there's a you swipe there, you will see there's a chat option, there's a status option, there's a calling option. It's like that, the tap activity. But here what we have to do, we are the beginners, and now I will click on empty activity and I'll press next. Okay, this is asking me the name. I want to keep the name of my application, so I will say this is my first Android app. This is the name of my app. This will be the by default package name, and it's showing me the location. Okay, there's a drive F, there's a folder and in that my project will be stored as first Android app. The language we prefer here is the Java. We can use the Kotlin as well. Okay, then it is asking for the API level. You can use the upper or the lower API level as well here. So these are the audio is there, the pie is there, these. So I'm using the ice cream sandwich. Okay, because it's showing almost, if I will make the app with this API level, approximately 100% of the devices will be able to run the app. If I will choose, say, like I'll choose the gingerbread. Okay, this is also the 100%. If I choose pie, only 1% or less than 1% of the devices will be able to use your app. So you have to choose the API level very smartly. So here I'll choose this one. It's showing 100%. Okay, just leave this checkbox uncheck and click on the finish button. Great, it's loading my project. It's loading all the packages and the libraries that we have installed already in our JDK. Great, so it's building. Don't worry about this. This is like a crazy atmosphere of this platform, but is very convenient to use. Don't worry about it. Okay, my Gradle is loading. They are kind of building my project. it's making my project ready to run, ready to work on. It will take some time. Just have patience. Till then, I'll show you. This is the menu bar. If you want, it's like the Word, MS Word, or the PowerPoint. You click here, you will open the new project. You can open the existing project. There is some settings and all those things you will learn in a while. Okay, this is hanging. Okay, it's saying the completed successfully. Build is loaded, configure is build, calculate task graph, run. So all these things are done. Just a little bit more time and we'll be done with it. Okay, so when I click it on the activity, I chose the empathy activity. This is the by default name of my empathy activity, that is the main activity, Java file. Okay, this is the activity, XML file. Here .xml is used for designing. I can use a text. Here is a text. Okay, clicking here, this is the hello world text. I can use the button. I can use any other text. I can use any damn thing, background, colors, whatever editing, whatever designing you want, you have to do it just here, either by creating the tags like the text view, edit text view, button, or just go here, design and drag and drop the things. This is for designing part, and if you want to go for the source code part, then here is the Java coding. This is all the Java public class name, and it's extending kind of this inheritance. Here it's extending a parent class. It's the app compat activity. So basically main two things are here is the designing part where you design your app, and is the .java part where you code your app, XML part and the Java part. Okay, I'll click here. Just choose it as a project. Always keep it in a project level. Great. Click on your app name. That's the first Android app. I'm clicking on it. Okay, here is the app folder. Just click on it. And then there is a source folder. Click on it. Then there will be the main folder, clicking on it. Here is a Java main activity, this is this one. And here if you click on the resources and then the layout, here is the main XML file on which we are working. So this file basically is located here, and this file, the Java file, is located here. If you want to create any more activity, then this simply right click on here. You can choose click on the new, and you can use any new activity there. Basic activity, the bottom navigation activity, empathy activity, full screen, whatever you want, you can use it here. For now, I'll keep it here, and I will just move on for the further in the next lecture. So if you like this video, just don't forget to subscribe for the amazing contents. Take care.